Hi there, this is Bobby Baggio, and we're here to talk about the second in the series of respondabilities from the Pajama effect. Respondabilities are your ability to respond and not react in the virtual work environment. The second respondability is your ability to set and enact your own priorities. Let's take a look at this and see how you can master this, because once you do, you'll be much more comfortable working from home. The environment is one of change, and because there are so many distractions in this environment, it's very important for you to be in charge of you. Okay, we're here to discuss the second of the 5 respondabilities in the Pajama effect, and this one is about the ability to set and enact your own priorities. Why is this so important? Because this environment is vulnerable to change but highly adaptable. And different people, different situations, different incidents will pull at you, and all of a sudden you'll be taken away from your ability to work at home. And in the office, you had a little protection from this. You know, people were not expecting you to be able to drop everything at the drop of a pin and change directions. Why? Because you were in your work environment. In this environment, you have to be adaptable, but you have to be aware that you have priorities, and those priorities are yours. So being able to set and enact your own priorities. This little picture of a skier kind of depicts, what's important. When you ski, when you do downhill skiing, the important thing is to get down the hill. You don't want to hold on to the hill. You're not going to go up the hill. Your priority is to get down the hill. And you're also vulnerable in this environment. You're vulnerable to the way you feel, you're vulnerable to interruption, you're vulnerable to the attention of other people. And this is really true of something I call your inner circle. Your family, your immediate friends, those people that are very close to you. And when you feel vulnerable, you feel this emotional need to react to whatever those people want you to react to. So in order to mix business with pleasure in an environment that mixes both of these, it's really important that you can structure your day, you can set a schedule, you can create a do list or a list of goals that are accomplishable, realistic, time framed, and still allow you flexibility. People have this ability to derail their own success for a lot of reasons, none of which we're going to go in depth with here. But what's important here is to realize that this can happen to you. It can happen to anybody. And then become aware of your thoughts and your action and your attention that might be causing this. Take definitive actions not to derail your own success by setting that schedule, by setting and enacting those priorities. Symbols are very important. Our subconscious mind operates on symbols. Everybody sees that Nike check mark and you automatically know that's the Nike check mark. You see the peace symbol and you automatically know what that stands for. So I would strongly suggest that when you start working at home, you put some of those symbols around that signify I'm at work. Maybe you put the company logo on the screensaver. Maybe you have a picture of your coworkers on your desk. Maybe you have a coffee mug or a water container that has the company logo. All of that sounds pretty elementary, But if you keep that in your work environment and you realize, hey, when I'm here, I'm at work, that really will help focus that concentration and cut down on the distractions. To set and enact priorities, you need to be able to think with autonomy, which means you need to be able to think and enact what you're doing independently. Create that schedule or routine, and until you get used to it, write it down. Make that pledge to yourself. I will be in the office by 8:30. I will be in the office by 9 o'clock. I have this schedule, and this is what I'm going to follow through on. Not that you can't deviate from it, but having that structure, having that schedule in your day, very much like you did in a traditional work environment, will help. You can have fun. You can take time off to play, but the online environment is an environment of infinite distraction. You can be on Google searching something for work, and all of a sudden an ad pops up for DSW shoes or for a vacation resort, a travel offer, whatever it is. You click on that, and all of a sudden 20 minutes later, you've wasted 20 minutes of your day looking at something that you really weren't even interested in, that pulled you off task. So it's an environment where you have to focus on focusing. You can't manage time. Time just is. But you can manage you. And it's very important in this environment that you stay on target with what you have set and enact as your priorities. Personal project management. Begin it, plan it, monitor it, control it, and finish it. It's all up to you in this environment. The book, The Pajama Effect, has exercises and case studies for you and for your team to connect with these respondabilities, find out where you might have some areas you want to improve. And on that, I'll say thank you very much. Please join me for the rest of the respondabilities. I hope this helps, and we'll see you soon.